Michael will be joining me shortly, but until then, I figured I'd go ahead and uh, maybe play a round of not shipment. Screw that. Oh, although the shipment towers are slightly taller than they had been in the past, which would make it a little bit more challenging. I think I'm gonna do. Just some standard quick play modern warfare stuff. Maybe. Filter. They still haven't added hardcore. Uh,
I'm here.
oh, hey, it's you.
Sorry, we were watching the trailer for that movie trailer that I sent that
Uh,
um that I very much want to go see.
oh, is it like 62 or something like that? Whatever.
Five, and you will literally never guess why it is called that until you watch the trailer because the trailer. Oh, my game has to update.
Yes. It's a quick update.
Yeah, it's 11 gigs, but it is quick. The trailer has what can only be described as the most unbelievable twist in it
Hmm.
that I was just like, it went from being, oh, I want to see this because it's a science fiction or sci-fi horror movie, to being, this is possibly the dumbest premise for a movie that I've ever seen in my life, and I really want to go see it.
Hmm. Well, that is an interesting idea, I suppose. I can't invite you to party yet. I love that I can't invite you to the party, but you are joinable.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Did you see my shiny uh
Magnemite, yes.
out of it was so stupid. There's no way. Like, I don't know how you would be expected to see it. Like I said to Jeremy on Twitter, it was like the only reason that I stopped and looked is because there's not usually magnemite in that area.
Which is why I would have laughed if it was a Ditto.
Yeah. Sorry, Miko just went. What? What?
Miko just went what?
What, Miko? What is your problem? What is up your fucking ass, Miko? Fuck you. My download's at 7 out of 11 gigs.
Hmm.
And Kirby's at Ayana's gym, and I'm gonna.
Oh, there's a stream I could have open. Did you notice that a specific person changed their Twitch name to Curbs Done Fishin'? You pinned your own message? Hmm. Michael joined me. So while we wait for Michael, I'm gonna go ahead
It's
and
open now.
no. What's open now?
Wait, did we get a new? Oh, was this the new DMZ thing too?
I don't know about DMZ. There's a little like video that plays, but it
Well, I think
is
there's a biological lab added to DMZ.
hmm.
Sorry, I just every time I see Ayano, I just need to tell people I hate Ayano.
Hmm. That is quite rude.
She's annoying.
That doesn't mean you should hate her. Oh, I forgot Kirby got Scarlet. I still cannot invite you. Just join me whenever you get a chance.
Update requires a restart. So, okay. You ever seen 30 Rock?
No.
So, in 30 Rock, there's a joke because it's like behind the scenes at NBC, but not actually. It's like a mockumentary kind of.
Yeah.
They make a joke about they're making a show where there's 25 super hot moms, 50 eighth grade boys, and no rules. TLC announced today, welcome to hashtag MILF Manor. 8 hot moms leave home for the chance to find love with men half their age, but they're greeted with a shocking twist.
Huh.
Billy, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you know what TLC stands for?
Mm, uh, I
The
knew.
Learning Channel, Billy.
Yeah, the Learning Channel. I knew it was like the something channel. I couldn't remember what the L was though.
Can you skip the video?
I don't know. I didn't skip it. I just let it play all the way through before I actually started my stream. Before I started my stream 10 minutes ago.
It is playing now. I wonder. Huh.
There.
Ah, accepting that got me through. Oh, are we playing multiplayer?
For now, we're starting with multiplayer.
Okay. This is acceptable. Oh, hey, you're being raided by
What?
Vehement Tempest.
I am?
I don't know if they're. It says I'm in their stream and it says raiding.
Oh, now we just wait. Oh my god.
My shit
Dear
blocked, bro.
God.
Oh my god, that was so loud.
Dear God.
Ah. Oh, hi.
Oh, Billy, you can go.
Hi,
You can
Tempest.
mute.
I did. I did almost as soon as it happened. I just, ugh. Hi, Tempest. Thank you for the raid. Welcome,
It
raiders.
won't let me mute.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, you don't seem upset about this.
It's the button at the bottom. It says mute all.
It finally did. It just took a long time. Search and destroy. Ooh, this would be fun with proximity chat.
Crap.
Shh. It sounds like that guy is jerking off, and
Oh, that's not happy. Burst. Bam. Whoa. Hello. How we doing? Doing pretty well. We just started for tonight. I'm excited to get to playing some more games.
oh, did you die, Billy?
Did I die? I haven't loaded in yet.
Oh, that's interesting.
Did you die?
No, I'm still alive. I'm just scared.
There we go. Okay. Oh, it's search and destroy. Okay. Well, I didn't get to take a turn with search and destroy. Hooray. Um, yeah. So far, it's been a pretty easy day. Nothing too crazy. Oh, here we go. Let's watch Michael. I had the day off, so I spent a... Oh, you're very welcome. I like to give shout-outs to the people who raid me. It's common courtesy, in my opinion. But no, today I had an off day from work, so so I spent most of it um, pl playing on playing Minecraft on Hypixel. Yes. Oh, Hypixel's fun. I found a way of making a ton of in-game currency fairly quick and in a way that benefits everybody. Hey, look, it's you. Um, in a way that benefited at least everybody around me at the time, because I got to give out gifts.
Damn, I hate that you can only use pistols underwater. Well, you can beat the shit out of people, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Oh, yes. It was like, so I think at some point while I was playing that, somebody actually just referred to me as Santa because I
Oh,
was just giving out a ton of gifts as there. I had at one point, because right now they've got, throughout the month of December, they've got uh, their holiday event going on. And one of the things that I was able to do is collect a ton of gifts that I was able to mine out of a wall. Um, And by the time that I actually went to open them, uh, and I give them out to people and that, I had over 2,000 gifts in total, and it took what felt like forever to give them out and have everyone open them, and made over 7 million in-game monies. So that was exciting. Yes. But all of those gifts were accumulated over about a 2 hour time span of me just sitting there, like watching. I think I was watching DuckTales,
Of
and
course.
because
This doesn't surprise anyone.
watching DuckTales for like the fifth time, probably more than the fifth time. But,
I feel like I've heard you say I'm watching through it for the fifth time before.
yes, probably.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, it's a good show. I love me some DuckTales. Oh, well, that was fun. I gotta watch all the DuckTales. Still very enjoyable. It is. It's a good like especially once you've seen it through. It's a great show to have just play in the background of while you were doing something. I've seen through it all the way like 8 times or so, and I wish they would have made more.
Are they like officially done making more?
Well, the series ended, like actually officially ended. It wasn't canceled. It just had a good ending to it.
Hmm.
And while I would love for them to do a spin-off of Darkwing Duck, I don't think they will.
I wish they would.
Because honestly, the Darkwing Duck that they did in the show was great. They really like built up for the possibility of Negaduck being a very good villain, and they just ah yes. They do quite a bit with the Disney Afternoon content. Oh, well, everyone is dying.
Yeah, things could have gone better.
Um, great. Well, I might as well just run out and die because there's no way I'm going to be able to kill all three of them. And there it goes. Um, it DuckTales gets very good, especially in the later seasons, though it is good from the start. But I think they could do a spin-off based on Darkwing, or they could do, I don't know, something more. They have such a huge world based on the
There has to be a reason they're not doing it. And I would be really curious to know what it is. Because I
oh
feel like
my
you have
gosh.
the viewership.
Yeah. I don't know. Because they tied in just about everything from the Disney Afternoon into the DuckTales reboot, and they definitely could do more. Oh. Oh, they barely stopped him. Oh, you're dead. Um,
Oh, yeah.
because like their casting was great. Their like everything was just
Was it not Jim
ideal.
Cummings again?
Oh, yeah, Jim Cummings was Darkwing again. But I mean
Yeah.
the DuckTales show in general had great like voice cast. Yeah, because Jim Cummings returned as Darkwing, and then the one I'm gonna stop because Tempest hasn't had a chance to watch all of it, so I'm gonna prevent myself from spoiling stuff. I'm gonna go to A this time. Um, I need to close that. There we go.
We have to be respectful because Tempest was just playing one of the best games that's ever been made.
What game was it?
Star Fox 64.
Oh,
It's no Star Fox Assault, but
or Stairfax temperatures. Ow! Thank you very much for no spoilers for now. Star Fox Adventures, still gotta play. I honestly, I think the only Star Fox game that I've played much of was maybe 64, and I didn't play very much of it.
well, 64 is really good. Really good. But it is, for my money, a little bit too arcadey. And the game that fuck search and destroy. God. Anyway, the game that makes up for it is Star Fox Adventure or Star Fox Assault
Yeah.
being just so good.
Where are the people? Oh, good. So there's one on each side of the map now. Ah! Feels very arcadey. Well, that is what that is Michael's take on it.
It, in the sense of like you kind of have to keep replaying it,
Yeah.
which is I think also what makes it so good. But if you're just looking for a good narrative game, Assault is the best one.
Hmm.
I mean, I bet you could actually probably make an argument that Adventures has the best narrative. I'll admit I don't really know it that well, but wait, three of our players have left.
Great. Fantastic.
Fuck me.
Well, that makes it immediately significantly more difficult. Hey!
Can murder and torture students in Hogwarts Legacy.
Huh. COD's fun. That's why everybody abandoned, because if we lost the one, it was gonna go. I didn't even
Oh
see that guy. He jumped in front of me and I didn't see him jump. I felt the bullets. For last summer, it's been years. See, I really enjoyed the original Modern Warfare 2, and this does kind of give me the feel of the classic Modern Warfare 2. It's still very different.
but it's so good.
Oh, it is. I acknowledge this. Go for the fancy sniper rifle.
So Nicole and I's last day at Disneyland is now also the opening day for Super Nintendo World
Oh,
at Universal Studios Hollywood. So I'm hoping that that means that our last day at Disneyland will be less crowded than it would have been.
right.
I hope. I don't know. I just hope. Shipment, shipment,
Yeah.
shotguns, Billy.
Shotgun. Shoot 'em before they run, yeah. Oh. See, and this is what I was really excited for when I first saw the picture of shipment. Is everything is taller now, so you can,
Yeah, it's
so
less throwing
so you
grenades across the map.
yes. Honestly, this map immediately feels bigger. Ow. It feels bigger just because they doubled everything's like height. Fact.
Yeah.
We are facing against somebody named God's Winky.
That and Forrest Gump.
I
Man, I
think I
killed
picked
Forrest
the
Gump.
funnier name.
God's Winky is really good though.
Oh shit! I should have reloaded the gun. No. It still has the issue that this map has always had of you spawn in the line of fire.
Not if you hide behind the box full of drugs and money. My favorite box. Hold on. My wife is down here with me. Hello, my wife.
Your
I can't
wife.
hear if you said hi or not. Because there's like 50 people shooting at me.
Oh. Ow. Thank you, Michael. You avenged me. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Oh, well, I hit the guy with the drill charge. Hey!
I love the Lego community.
Do you?
Yeah, I actually really do. They're very wholesome for the most part, but the particular reason is that I just saw a picture that was like in this scene from It, the movie It.
Yes.
Um, a character drops a Lego and it breaks. And the movie, I guess, is set in 1989.
Yeah.
But the Lego set that they drop has pieces that weren't introduced until 2009.
I feel like I remember hearing this. Yes.
I think that's funny. I don't know. Just like, what a thing to notice. I like this shipment a lot more.
Yeah. Haha, I got one.
Codsworth.
Fuck! I want to see this. Did he see me before I laid down? Oh, no, he did not. We are losing, but not by much.
Hello,
Ah!
shotgun.
So, the dude who is not dying whenever he goes down is annoying.
Yeah, that Sheedy 18 or whatever.
Yes.
Just threw a Semtex and you had to stick with it. Always satisfying. Well, at least they can't shoot after they go down. Like the old last stand.
Yeah. Hooray! You know, another game that I'm in, or not game, another movie that I'm interested in seeing whenever it eventually comes out. It might just be because I really enjoy like historical films, I suppose. I was gonna say it's a biopic, but I don't necessarily know if I would call it a biopic. Uh, is the Oppenheimer?
Oh, it's their movie?
Yeah, it's a movie coming out, I think next year. Uh, directed by Christopher Nolan, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did hear about this movie. It's gonna be
because
like weird, right?
he's they keep all the articles that I keep seeing talking about it is going on about the fact that he said that he didn't use CGI to do the bomb, and I was like,
So,
how
the
does that work? Did they
what
set off a
formation would you erase?
did they set off a hydrogen
It's
bomb? Like
a
what?
real H bomb, just like they sent like a message to Nepal, and they're like, "Hey, if that little town out there goes missing, here's $20." And you just
Twenty
kind of let it slide.
$20.
Yeah, I mean,
It's all that
they
we could afford in the budget. We overpaid for the
disgustingly
cast.
disproportionate. God, this dude needs to just, when he gets down, he needs to just die.
Agreed. Ow. Oh shit! That was an enemy that was behind me. I just shot at our teammate who was shooting at him. I was very lost.
Yeah, this is like the old shipment. This is good shipment. The Vanguard one was fun, but like you could just shoot through everything.
Yes,
So you
everything.
could sit there with a high caliber machine gun and just kind of shoot through people.
No! Hooray! Good job, Robert Carlos.
He's been killing me every 5 seconds. Coming up behind you too.
Double kill. I got one.
Ugh.
Oh, that one grenade throw did actually really good for this guy. He... Okay. What's
I
my...
have been killed by Robert Carlos almost exclusively.
Oh. Oh!
Oh
That,
wow.
that was close. Oh, I think I was the last kill too. Nope, that's not me. Never mind.
That was me. Bad.
Yes. Ugh. With the GGs. Go to Battle Pass. Yeah. Claim. What? I just earned one though. Where was it? Where'd it go? Oh. Prisoner rescue?
The Bryson 800 is my highest level shotgun because that's the one in DMZ that you always get.
Yeah. here we go. We have to defend our prisoners. Yep, once again we cannot kill the prisoner. Which I still think would be the more feasible way of defending it. You could oh no, caught on camera being the last kill. Yep. That's the way things happen with Michael. Being caught on camera as the last kill.
I'm very weak and killable. Submissive and killable.
Oh. I forgot we can res our teammates in this one.
Yep, that's what I'm going for right now. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. They get, wait, they get, oh.
Which prisoner did they get? Oh, they got the one on the other side of the map. Oh.
I think they stopped him.
They did. Because I see the defend. Ow! And... oh. Jalapeno S. There are 4 people here you can res. Or not. Don't worry about it. Kill that dude.
Good effort.
Oh.
Up for blood.
Anyway. I don't remember what I was saying.
I trust Eli with the pistol.
Okay, well, let's... oh, there we go. Anyway. Oh, I'm trying to think of the game. It's, Rainbow Six Siege, that's it.
Yeah, you can just off them.
In Siege, you could just kill your hostages. Now, you don't, like, you don't win if you do. In fact, you fail, but...
it is funny.
It is funny. Your teammates yell
There
at
was
you.
so much, God, I wish that this, like, okay, I know I wasn't playing the game right, but that game was so fucking hilarious. Like, if you played it the way that I did, of just kind of not really thinking about anything that you do and just kind of acting.
Yeah.
God, it was so fun. I even like playing it, like, seriously.
Yeah.
I would play that game in a heartbeat. Got him.
I turned around, saw a person running at me, just bang!
She'll be okay though. She's just sleeping.
So she dropped her gun. She dropped her
I'll
gun,
tuck her.
but also had that gun on her back.
Don't worry about it. Stop
Don't
asking
worry.
questions.
Doodly doo doo. One down. 2 down.
Fuck. Oh, he got me good. What gun was that? Oh, yep. That's what I figured.
I got one. Well, shit.
14 years ago today, someone threw a shoe at President George W. Bush.
Huh.
I remember the game on addictinggames.com of Dodge the Shoe.
Hmm. I successfully extracted both of the prisoners.
Jesus. You're like, I'm getting you out of here. And they're like, I don't know. And you're like, no, I
You
am getting you out of here.
you don't have to know because I do.
Two of our dudes are not moving.
Fantastic. Shit! I got killed by one of my favorite foods.
I was going to say, you just got killed by a mushroom.
Portobello. I love me some portobello mushrooms. Mushrooms are delicious. Yeah, we lost 2 of our teammates. We're doing so good. Why would they abandon?
I have no idea.
You could have actually. Oof. Woof. He's a dum dum.
Aw.
Wasted. See, that's the same thing that happened whenever I got the last person out. Was there was somebody just literally standing on top of them. I was like, okay, bang, run away, because they were looking the wrong direction. Oh, we have a full team again.
That's good. Wait, what? Which one? Oh, the one over there. Oh, my care package.
Damn it.
Billy.
Ah.
Ah.
Anti.
Oh my god. Portobello, stop it. You know what? Settings, audio, voice chat.
Because I want voice chat in DMZ.
Don't necessarily want it in this one. I don't know if that's is of my microphone. Okay, so that's fine. Last words, voice chat, that's the fun one, and it's not even on. Here we go, master. No, that's not it. You know what? Just for the sake of this, I'm going to turn voice chat off. Team Deathmatch Farm 18. Oh, it's this place. No.
God. What? How does... What?
What are you talking about?
I was watching a video on that subreddit that I go on. It's like crazy shit. And fucking dude's ankle, he's just walking. His ankle just goes 90 degrees to the left.
How?
Like, he's just walking. He's just... Billy, he was just walking. Nothing weird happened. The fact that can just happen. There is no God. God wouldn't make us this way.
See, that's the funny thing, is because he would, and he would laugh at us.
I was about to say, or he's just an asshole. It's one of the two. It's really funny because, like, I'm an atheist, but I'm not like a jackass about it. But my mom, for some reason, like, we've had that conversation multiple times, and it's not like a big deal. But every now and then she'll be like, "You believe in God? Like, you told me," and I have to be like, "No, it's the opposite of that, actually." And every time she reacts like it's the first time I'm telling her, and it's like, it's so funny. I don't know if it's just like not important to her, so she just keeps forgetting it, or if like, I don't know. It just cracks me up every time.
Yeah.
It's very sweet. Because she's not, she knows I'm a nice person. Actually listening to a podcast right now talking about, I guess, in Kentucky somewhere, there is a theme park, more or less, themed after the biblical telling of Noah's Ark.
Oh yeah, the with the Creation
Ark
Museum.
Experience. Yeah. And this is like a 7-part series. It's called Oh No, Rocks and Carrie. I'm sure you've heard me talk about it.
Yeah.
Probably, I think it's my favorite podcast, really. But just kind of like examining all the stuff there and like talking about it all. It's really interesting. It's somewhere I'd actually like. I think it would be cool to go to it, even though it's like obviously it's a religious thing, but it's like what I would call a strange religious thing. It's not just like a Christian thing,
Right.
you know. It's like a creationist thing, which is uncommon, I would say. But the guy really hates Disney. The guy who like opened it, like he thinks that his park is better than Disney, and it's really funny. Like just he's like trying to push this rivalry with Disney parks and resorts.
Yeah.
Like in the talks that he gives, he's like, they think this and they do this, and it's like they've never spoken to you ever. Like it's just really funny because he's this old Australian dude, and the podcast is covering a conference they had there for individuals who are homeschooled in a creationist kind of way.
Yeah.
And so the guy gives a talk at the beginning, like talking about stuff, and he does like a quiz thing, and he's like, "Did you know that it is okay to marry a family member? Um, because they did that in Noah's time and
Hmm.
stuff like that." And it's really like interesting because you can hear the audience be like, I don't know actually, but it's really cool. I wish I could. That would be like my dream job. Would be to go to places and be like, yep, the weirdos are at it again. I'm gonna start like a skeptics society in our state. But then,
I just saved your life.
how?
Because you came sprinting out of that room right after I set off that mine.
Oh,
Like, I set off the mine and you walked out the door. I was like, oof. Couldn't have timed that any better.
Oh, they also, I guess there's this concept about, and you might have heard of this, and I had not. I didn't know this. I guess before Adam and Eve fucked up and ate the apple,
Yeah.
there was nothing died,
Yeah.
and no animals like killed each other. See, I didn't know about this. So like one of the things in their curriculum at the ARC encounter or ARC experience or whatever is I just got, what is this? What have I been hit by? Oh my god. Oh, it's a suppression knife. Okay. One of the things they talk about is how after they eat the apple, that's when like animals started eating each other and shit like that. So at that time, anytime they talk about dinosaurs at all,
Mm-hmm.
they every dinosaur in their teaching started out as an herbivore because they wouldn't eat other animals. And only after the fall, which was a term that I had not heard of before,
Oh yeah.
did animals start eating each other. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. I had no idea. I mean, obviously, that is likely untrue. But, like, I don't know, I just thought it was really, like, I don't know. I like learning. It gets me excited. And it's not, like, in a condescending way. It's just,
Right.
I actually think it's really interesting to learn all these different ways that people view the world when they're being cool about it. And then, of course, they get into, like, homophobic stuff and racist stuff, and it's just like, yeah, all right, you lost me. I no longer find it interesting, and now I find it shitty.
Yeah. It's it. My parent. I've never gone to uh, the ARC experience. My parents have gone at least, I think, twice,
I'd
and
go.
and
I would go in a heartbeat.
they said it was a great time, and I was like, I believe you. I think it would be
Yeah,
really cool because just going to somewhere where they built a like
yeah.
one for one recreation of the Ark. Yeah, sure.
Even like when they talk about the way, like they took the wood from somewhere, then they had to ship it to the Middle East, to the Holy Land, to have it treated in a way, like treated like with chemicals and stuff, because they don't do it here. Like, there's no reason we don't build anything in the United States that needs this treatment. So they had to send the wood there, and then they had to send some of it overseas again, and then it came back here. They sent it to like Colorado to get a special treatment there too. Like it was one of those things where one of the things they talk about on the podcast a lot is if whether or not the person who's selling the thing actually believes in the thing,
Yeah.
or if they're just like trying to lie to people to make money. But like I think I totally believe that this is a fun place to go because they believe it. Like
Yeah.
they are totally backing like this is what we believe to be the truth, and also we want it to be like a fun theme park. Like
Yeah.
they've got cool shit. They've got like a VR thing and stuff like
Those
that.
who are chill talkers.
It's really
See,
interesting. I don't know.
and that's Tempest brought up that it's awesome having discussions with so many views and with others who are chill talkers. I agree there. That's kind of the way that I like to see it. I grew up a Baptist, but there's like I love to hear like what different people like what their beliefs are, what they've like experienced through growing up from their backgrounds, and it's always interesting hearing the different takes on stuff.
It took me a depressingly long amount of time to get over my like disdain for religion and religious individuals that I've had, to get to a point of being like, this is interesting to me, and I don't just like shut myself off to their you know their beliefs entirely. Like I know, my beliefs aren't going to change. I am where I am. But I
Yeah,
like hearing, especially like creation stories from different worlds, Jesus, different cultures and things. It
hmm
really, really fascinates me. Even, I've heard the Genesis. I went to Catholic school, grade school and high school. Like I've heard the story over
I
and over and
was
over.
gonna say you have
But
Genesis
like,
memorized.
God, Yeah. And I really also I've found a real appreciation for just like the looking at the Bible as like a historical text rather than as a religious text is really interesting
Yeah.
too, because there's all these different people who have written it over all these different years. Um, I don't know, just really fascinating, and it's definitely worth like listening to people.
No, yeah.
Whereas if you go back in my Facebook far back enough, you'll be like, you'll find things, and you'll bring them up. People would bring them up to me. No one has ever done this, but if you did, I'd just be like, yeah, I was an asshole. I don't know what to tell you. It wasn't.
Oh.
I don't like that, but
Oh,
how it was.
you said bringing up stuff from like past Facebook and that.
Yeah, of stuff
Oh.
that I've said about like religion and about
See,
things like that.
whenever I was younger, one of the things that I always like strived towards, particularly in like junior high and early high school, was kind of the idea that because I was like heavily into the religious like side of my beliefs and that back then, with my family sending me to or bringing me to church every week and all this other stuff, um, I would I was the kind of kid that like idealized the thought of uh, how specifically the preacher would bring up all these different like, oh, these are like insults that people would throw at other Christians and other stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'd strive to receive those insults. And I
Yeah,
was like being called a Bible thumper and all this other stuff. I'm like
yeah.
that, those sound like fun. You know what, do it, call me that. And I was like, why, at this point I look back on it, I was like, I was just kind of a stupid kid who thought that sounded fun, but like,
Well, it's tough to like when you grow up surrounded by it. You
yeah,
know, like you just. I mean, if you go back on my Facebook and stuff, there's it's I don't have anything like that, but I've certainly got stuff where I would respond to people and say I'm praying for you and things like that. And it's like
right.
that's just not something
Oh, I
like
love
now
this
if I'm
version
gonna
of
say
Shoot
something like
House.
that, I'll say
Sorry.
like you're in my thoughts. Like
Right,
that just is not part of my dialogue anymore. Not that there's anything wrong with that, and
right,
I I hate when people are like if someone says like oh I'll be praying for you and they're like don't. It's like,
right.
dude, that is just their way of saying that they're gonna support you.
Yeah,
Like, just chill.
like so I've often over the past few years thought back to my time in high school about like different decisions that I made and different ways that things could have been like construed. Like the fact that honestly, if I were to meet my high school self, I would probably hate me.
I have
Because
told Nicole this about me so many times.
because I like looking back, I probably would have considered myself incredibly homophobic
Yeah.
and all this other stuff. But then, like, as soon as I went to college, my entire life changed. And so,
Yeah.
so it was one of those things. I was like, hey, I finally got some time to figure out my own life, and I don't have to be told, hey, this is what you have to believe. I was like, perfect.
It's a
That's
good, it's a very good moment, and
yeah.
I wish that I could remember at all like the moments like that for me. But
Mhm.
I also will say like I was lucky where my parents were never like the grade school that I went to. Still remember when we were talking about Genesis in the Bible, like the this is
Yeah.
going to be a hell of a conversation for someone to come in like halfway to.
They're going to read the title of my stream and be like, "Oh, this is the call you were talking about."
This is continuing to answer the call, spreading God's word. Which God? Who knows? One of them, definitely. Uh, but like my parents were like, yeah, we go to church every Sunday, like we believe in God, but they were never like, I mean, if I was like, hey, I heard about this other religion, they'd be like, yeah, that's a thing, and people believe that, and that's great, like whatever. Or with the Genesis stories, I remember in 6th grade, my teacher going through and telling us like, hey, even like for Christians, you know, well, I guess for the group of Christians that we were, are, or that I was in, it's
Well,
like we don't really believe that like Adam and Eve happened the way that it did. We don't think the flood, like, there's not real evidence for these things so much as they are likely just myths that are, meant to explain
yeah,
aspects of life for these ancient civilizations. And I remember some people in my class being like, yeah, okay. And other people in my class being like, the, sixth grade equivalent of what the fuck? Like, just like, so, like, no, it did happen. It did. Because you're raised, you're
yeah,
raised that way. You're raised like, this is how it is. This is how. The only like specific moment for me, like, that I remember going to my parents and being like, I don't think I am in this anymore, was
yeah,
after I took world religion at my high school, and every religion pretty much was the same. And I was like, hey, I don't know about this anymore. Like, I don't know. It was really funny. I think the more in the system you are, the less their grip on you is. I don't know. That might be wrong because I've had a lot of friends who are very in the religious system and very much still
yeah,
like, but where we live too. I have a really hard time at work because some of the kids in my class are not being really raised religiously, and some of them are, which is fine. Like, whatever, either way.
yeah,
But like one of them will ask me, "Hey, like, where do people come from?" And I'll be like, "Oh, well, we evolved from this and that," and just kind of like real simple, like, you know, the most crash course intro to evolution you can have. And
right.
then one of the other kids will be like, "No, no, God made us." And I'll be like, "Okay, I mean, yeah, sure." And I have a really hard time just like letting it slide, but I have to be kind and also not get in trouble
Yeah,
with the parents. Oh my god. My favorite one of the things that my kids ever said like that was back when I was first started in the school aged room. I was like, yeah, I don't really want to have kids. Like, I just don't want to have kids. Like, it just isn't something that my wife and I want to do.
yeah.
And one of my kids goes, well, neither the mom or the dad gets to make the decision. God decides. And I was like, I don't know that that's how that works.
Supposed to say you were about to go
I
Wednesday Adams on them and be like, they have sex.
Yeah, I was really like, I know what the right response is. The right response is, hey, look at that bird. Like,
Right.
distract, avoid. But I was like, oh, I don't know if that's correct. I think the people have a choice too. Because
You
it's shitty. I mean, I get why you would just say that to your kid to just kind of deflect, but like,
get them off the topic. Like,
yeah,
where do babies come from? God, bye.
God, God makes a big. Yeah, and like again, from a parenting side of things, I can see how you just be like, yeah, God. It's
Yeah.
almost like the Santa, just being like, oh, Santa's watching, like just kind of that knee jerk. I
Yeah.
need you to listen to me and be okay with it. So, but I enjoy these little glimpses into these budding theologies that the kids have. It really makes me laugh. Not in like a condescending way, but just like in a,
Oh, is that?
I bet that was me when I was 6. What is? Do you know the difference between Christian? Is Baptist a Christian?
Yes.
It's not
So,
Catholic. Catholic is like,
right, and that was something that my ex and I had arguments about a couple times because Catholicism, Baptist, they're all branches of Christianity,
Christianity. Yes. Okay.
and she didn't believe me when I told her that. And I was like, oh,
Well, I mean, it's pretty simple. Christianity is any religion that has Jesus as a like
as a
the kind of
figurehead,
figurehead.
yes.
Yeah. But that is a then so Catholic is the specific one. Okay, so I went
Yeah,
to Catholic school
yeah.
almost.
Specifically, you went to a Jesuit Catholic school.
For high school, yeah, but for grade school
Oh,
it
for
was
grade school, just straight Catholic. Okay, Jesuit high school, Catholic grade school. Gotcha.
Jesuits, I will say, I actually really like because I, they'll go out and like do
Hmm.
nice, good things. Like our a big part of my high school experience was go to the city in our state that got you know demolished by a tornado and help rebuild,
Right.
like stuff like that. That was really cool.
Yeah. And so that is another like kind of a big thing. So although technically I grew up Baptist, there are there's like portions of the Baptist theology that even my like Baptist church did not follow.
Mm,
One of the big things that has apparently been like a very followed by rule in the Baptist community is their rule against dancing. It was the whole thing like Footloose was based around I
yeah,
believe a Baptist community, and or like
so
that was the
wild.
idea that was pulled in there, and dancing is kind of against the rules. Nobody gave a shit.
Yeah,
Every wedding there was dancing. Every school dance, yeah, the kids were gonna go, and it was like, okay, so they don't particularly care if we are gonna be dancing or not. Perfect. But there was one time that uh, it was at a church camp that I went to, where they asked we were doing this thing because it's a week long camp, and on one of the days they do a talent show type deal,
mm,
and
very wholesome. I like that.
and the entire youth group that I was with got together. We were gonna do a performance, and they were like, "Hey, we want to have this, and this." And one of the things that we decided on was that I was going to be portraying Jesus in our performance. And we discussed it, we rehearsed everything. I was in an outfit that was very much like symbolically Jesus. I did not look the part in any way, shape, or form. At that point in time, I buzzed my head, so I so I had no hair, and I was just like, I don't know. I did like if you were to look up Jesus in the like a picture of Jesus, I did not match anything that looks anywhere near like him. And so I was like, okay,
You are white, which is
well, that is a major
step
part
one.
there, yes. But I mean, like of the stereotypical Jesus
Yes,
appearance,
yeah.
I looked nothing like him,
Okay.
and like
You didn't have a
stereotypical
beard.
white Jesus. At the time, no.
Did you have
I
any?
was lucky if I had the mustache. Um, this was probably around sophomore year where I had the mustache, but it wasn't
Okay.
as like
It's
as
like the
like
beginnings
profound.
of it.
It was the
Yeah.
beginnings of the mustache.
Well, and I will also say Jesus not very famous for his mustache.
No,
It's a beard. I
like the full like the well trimmed like well groomed beard, long flowy brown hair, like that whole deal. So we were like, okay, well we're gonna bring a wig, and nobody ended up remembering to bring the wig. So I was like, okay, so no wig for Jesus. He's gonna be buzzed. I had like a cross that we threw together and spray painted gold that we hung from a rope around my neck that we kind of just like had as a necklace type deal.
okay.
And
Okay. A
no,
rope around my neck. I was like, I
no.
don't remember how they got Jesus, but I don't think they hung him.
No, it was so like I had like this like gold cross necklace that has humongous cross, but it didn't do anything. I was wearing a white robe and that we had from our church choir, and oh, what was the other thing that I had? Uh, oh, and there was actually a like gigantic prop cross on the tabernacle's stage that I was gonna be leaning against, just like chilling out, being hip, cool Jesus, and uh,
Hip Cool.
it,
Jesus.
it was a very
Has to be
weird
been in
time.
Family Guy.
So specifically, the song that we were doing a parody performance of was
Dancing
I
Jesus.
think at that
Jesus
time
was
was I think at that time was Sexy and I Know It.
you were Jesus dancing.
But we were using the music and we changed the lyrics. That was what we were doing the entire
That's
time. And
any dancing Jesus is
but
troubling.
it
I
was
would say.
I was going to be dancing in that oh, this guy is burning. I was going to be dancing. We had everything all set up. I was actually going to dance with my step nephew, who was dressed as like the box head guy from LMFAO, and we
Fuck,
were
I thought you were gonna say the Bible, and I was like, I missed
no,
something big.
no, he was
Where's Steve Minecraft in the Bible?
uh, no,
He was there.
he was he
He
was
met Jesus.
he was dressed as that guy from LMFAO. So we were gonna dance, and as soon as the pastor from my church, who was also the camp director that year, uh, he saw that, and he had like we had been rehearsing this at church before, like weeks before the camp. We'd done a whole bunch of other stuff. We had been ready for this performance. We were all excited for it, and like the day before the performance, when we were doing all the final rehearsals, was whenever he caught wind of this. Suddenly his daughter didn't want to be part of the performance anymore, and he took me to the off to the side, and he's like, I get that we're all kind of mostly the teenagers here, and most teens aren't gonna care about Jesus dancing, but because this is a performance and we
He's the
have
Lord of the Dance, Billy.
and because we had lots of adults there as well who were there, he's like,
Sticks up their ass.
because it's because it's kind of against the Baptist theology. He's like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have to have you not dance while you're doing this. And I was like, oh. So I begrudgingly agreed, and then halfway through the performance, I just straight up walked off the stage.
I mean, what else are you supposed to? You're not gonna stand there. Just
That's
like,
all I was doing. I wasn't singing. I wasn't doing anything. The entire thing was I was just supposed to essentially be standing there. So halfway through this performance, Jesus walks off the stage.
it's
you,
just like, yeah.
you didn't let Jesus dance, so he left.
It, you know, I'm picturing like the SpongeBob movie where he's still like dangling from the ropes, and he's like, I'm up here, like that's you, just like I'm not allowed to dance or move. But I mean that like God, I wish there was like a video of you dressed as Jesus dancing.
There is. Well, not of me dancing, but there is a video of the performance that I found on Facebook. Oh God, no!
Well, I can tell you that I want to see it.
Oh, if I could
And
find it, I will, but it is from like a decade ago, so it's
like I want to find so desperately the video I made of me playing The Sims, burning their house down with the Three Caballeros music playing in the background. And it's just so far back in like shit I posted on Facebook that it would take a whole day just to find it.
yeah.
That's fucking awesome though. Like the I also appreciate what a generational difference too. Cause you guys were all like, yeah, this is fine. Nothing wrong with this. You know, like it's dancing Jesus, whatever.
Right.
And the pastor was like, actually, this is not good. This is bad. This is a sin that you're doing. You should... Fuck, sins make me mad. Just let people be people.
Ow.
But there's a video somewhere of Justin in a performance of Aladdin Jr.
Oh my God.
He walked across the stage flexing. I've seen it,
Hmm.
but I will say that in order to see it, we had to set up, I believe, it was on like a little like cassette tape from a video camcorder
Yeah.
that we had to put into a camera, plug into our laptop, and plug into the TV.
Oh wow, that's old.
So it's like lost media of Justin walking across during a lawn. But God,
Yeah, Tempest, you probably weren't expecting this type of conversation when you first joined, were you?
to be fair, Billy's streams have varied wildly because of, well, were we streaming when I was talking about the robot, the AI
The
that everyone wants to fuck?
oh yes, I was.
Yeah, it's $70 a month. I'm still tempted to do.
No.
Like, or
No,
not
it's
$70 a
$70
month,
a
but a
year.
year. Like, can you? I want to know. Like, if I want to get shitty AI porn, I, I feel like I have to debase myself enough
T
and
Tempest,
actually
the
pay
AI
for it.
the AI that Michael is referring to there is Replica. It's one that's been being advertised a ton on like Twitter and Facebook and
Which
everywhere
it
else.
could be. It could be a useful and cool tool. But their developers seem to want to turn it into a porn bot, and I can confirm from experience that it gets horny real quick now in a way that is not comfy or cool. I mean, it's cool if that's what you're after, I guess, but if a lot of people just use it to, like, I don't know, maybe they have a hard time talking to people and they want to, just talk to a robot. It's fine, nothing wrong with that. But it's really hard when you're like, hey, and I saw a screenshot of this on the Reddit. They're like, hey, I've had a really difficult day. And it was like, the robot was like, you want to see my boobs? And they were like, no, I just want to talk about how hard of a day I had. Like, I cannot imagine coming home from work and Nicole's like, hey, how's your day? I'm like, oh, it was, it was stressful. Like, I work at a daycare. It's just kind of stressful. She's like, that's great. Let's fuck. Like, it just wouldn't, that's not how conversations work with anyone.
Right.
Do you want to do a couple rounds of DMZ?
Sure.
I want to go to the chemical lab, Billy.
I know. Battle Pass.
I guess the
I
raid
still
is out now too in Spec Ops. Oh, shipment
Fuck no.
24/7. But I've really enjoyed this. Whoa, wait, what?
Al-Mazrah is a powder keg. Uh, Are we gonna be able to choose different places?
That would be great.
That's essentially what that was, because it's choose location. Al-Mazrah, are we gonna be
Oh,
able
but
to?
it says active. I wonder if there's going to be different maps.
Oh, that's already significantly better than what they did with the previous one.
I I've had Oh No, Ross and Carrie is just I'm pretty sure I've recommended it to everyone who I've ever met in my entire life. Oh, they also added different they added suppression mine and anti-armor rounds to
I'm glad I wasn't the only one who caught that Tempest. Thank you.
what?
I had a bad day. That's great.
Yeah, no, but that's how the AI is. Like, oh god, Billy, in the top right it says current exfil streak. Wait, you get a random perk when you exfil.
Oh shoot. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, but if your streak ends, you lose your perks. Okay, this is neat. They're already making little interesting changes. But that's how Replica is, and from my understanding, what I saw on the Reddit was just like people being like, hey, um, you have effectively ruined my free, sort of therapist,
Right.
which is a shame, but at the same time,
Alright. Have fun in the lurk of Tempest. Appreciate you being here.
you don't want to hear about hang, but the AI, hang on,
No,
you don't want to
it's
hear
too
about the
late.
sex AI because it's
Tempest,
no,
run while
that's
you
fine,
can.
that's okay, no, it's okay, We'll be here when you get back. It's fine. We'll wait. No, I don't know. But yeah, I keep getting ads for Replica. Even after I downloaded it, and I still get ads. It's like, hey, do you want Replica? And I'm
I,
like, I have it. I don't.
yeah, I got to the point where I just blocked it on Twitter. I was like, I'm sick of seeing these ads. Bye.
Yeah. I have blocked every single crypto or NFT um, Twitter account that pops up, and also sports betting. Oh my god, the amount of sports betting Twitter ads that I get. It's miserable. Not only do I not care about sports, I don't think it's a good idea for people to be able to bet money on them.
Um,
It makes me nervous.
have you been to the horse races?
That's no,
Also,
but
same here for blocking hundreds of that stuff on Twitter. Yep.
but I don't know. I forgot what we were talking about. Show me the map. Show me the map. Show me the map. I want to see the. Show me the map. There's people to our right. Okay, okay, okay.
Hmm.
Where is it?
It's an excellent question, Michael. Find it and let me know.
Can't.
Yeah, that person wasn't to our right. That person was to our left.
It has just dawned on me my headset may be backwards. No, it can't be. Never mind.
I was about to say, how
I
the
don't know
heck
what
would that work?
Are there new, like, bounties or something? Hostage, secure nuclear material. Destroy supplies.
Now,
Has the art museum always been a thing?
yes. Oh, hello.
Maybe it's at Zaya Observatory.
Maybe. Let me in.
Ooh, I also remember from grade school the pastor that was in charge of our like um school
Mm-hmm.
taking someone's Pokemon backpack and being like, you have to have a different backpack because Pokemon is evil.
Oh my god. Uh,
Which
there,
was very
there was a point. So this pastor that was also the camp director. He's trying to think of how best to word this, because I do still like the guy. He's fun enough, but particularly for my family has been proven problematic. Um, there was an issue that arose in the church that probably should have been kept between him and the person that brought it up to him. He didn't allow that, so it led to let's just say a schism between members of the church, and
That is understandable. People's private information shouldn't be.
yeah, my dad kind of led the side against him at the very beginning. Like as soon as it happened, he called for his resignation, which perfectly fair. I get it. Um, this all happened while I was at college, so I didn't know
It was a
what
hell
was.
of a phone call to get.
So
Be
I
like,
didn't.
How's it going, Dad?
So I didn't know what was happening, and
What are you doing, Dad? Burning down the church?
yeah. But when I remember different times whenever I was growing up, where uh, he would bring up different things. Like I was huge into Yu-Gi-Oh whenever I was growing up.
Whenever you were Billy.
Okay, here I'm talking about in the past, so I'm bringing that up. Um, I collected the cards. I watched the show. I played the games. I loved everything about it. And his daughter, his oldest daughter, the one that I knew the best, she actually she liked the art specifically of the cards, and so that's why she would get them. But as soon as he found out that the cards were referred to as monsters, he was like, okay, nope, because literally the entire thing is you summoning monsters to fight people, and he's like, that is not something I agree with. So after that, lo and behold, she didn't like that stuff anymore. And again, I felt so bad for her because I was like, that's not really fair because he's not giving it a chance. It's not like we're actually like, I mean, if you watch the anime, there is a decent amount of time later on in the series where you find out that the entire game originated of people literally summoning monsters out of stone tablets. So, like with magic. So yeah, it made sense.
Really?
Yes. So
Oh, that's awesome.
so it was like, yeah, it makes sense that if he actually did a little bit of research, he'd find that out and still
Do you
be
think he was
completely
thinking?
against it. He didn't.
Do you think he watched the anime and then it got to that part and he's like, "Fuck,
No,
not again."
absolutely not.
Every show I love has demons.
But it was so funny though, because he had absolutely no problem with a variety of other things, like the youth group playing Halo during youth events at church,
Hell yeah.
which I absolutely loved, and he got a kick out of it. So he would even play with
How
us.
old was this guy?
He's
How old was he back then?
back then he was probably early 40s.
So he liked Halo.
Yeah.
Is what I'm
But then this was Halo 2 on the original Xbox, even though the original Xbox was way outdated by then, by the time that I'm talking about, because the 360 had do what?
set off. I'm a little bit surprised that Flood in Halo didn't set off his little
His senses
his
of
monster sensor.
yeah. Um, he had some weird decisions on things that he would say yes or no to, but I felt bad for his daughter because every time that, like, if she would find something that she really liked and he would get whiff of one small negative detail about it, she couldn't like that thing anymore. And and she's I was in her wedding, like that, like we were very good friends, and I think we still are to this day. Uh,
I just think it's so funny that people get so up in arms about this stuff, and it's like, I get it, yeah. I'm of the opinion that everyone is just trying to do what they think is best.
Yeah.
Now, when you're faced with information that shows maybe what you're doing isn't actually the best and you don't change, at that point you're an asshole.
Yeah.
But I genuinely think that, like, you know, I think back to that. They lowered how much watches are worth. Fuck
They
you, Activision.
they did. I think there's
Um,
600 now.
yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it. I think, like, you're just trying to do what's best.
Yeah. And like again, whenever I was younger and that anything that he would like bring up, I'd be like, yeah, sure. That's not gonna stop me from playing games and watching
Right.
Yu-Gi-Oh
And
and
it shouldn't.
and reading and watching Harry Potter and all this other
Right.
shit. And I'm like, these are things that I'm gonna still consume because it's good content. Like
It's
even
also like you were a kid. Like,
yeah.
you
I
are
hell
allowed
there
to like
there
things.
there was one year for Halloween where I went as Harry Potter
Yeah.
and like I
And he
went
was behind you with a gun the whole time. And
no.
it was, yeah, he was just following you.
Now
He's like, I'm gonna get him.
my mom was 100% for me going as Harry Potter, but my dad drew a line at one point whenever I said that I wanted to uh, bring a spell book.
Oh.
And he was
Oh,
like,
that's interesting.
and he was like, yeah, no, because he's like, the character is fine. The actually like participating in magic at church is gonna be a no.
Yeah, I wonder if that was more because of, like, the pastor than it was because of your dad.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
have a feeling that was it.
like, I think I've met your dad like once or twice, but
I think
I
at my senior recital might have been the only time that
yeah,
you've met him.
which was wonderful, and I still think back on fondly because Jesus, you're so good at singing. It makes me mad. Okay, you can't be funny and good at singing. You gotta pick one.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, uh-huh.
no, I really want to do more with singing too, because I tweeted not too long ago saying something about like I want to do something, but I don't really have a good way of recording like visual stuff. I can record the audio perfectly fine, but I don't
Yeah,
like
your headset's good.
video wise, I don't particularly have that. So I didn't really know what I should do, and I don't want to be the type of person to just jump like, hey, I'm gonna do SoundCloud.
Do SoundCloud. I would, I would start making YouTube videos just to put your SoundCloud at the end of my videos.
Wow.
Is what I would do. Let's get on the train and ride it to the buy station. Also,
Um, sure.
question.
Uh, is it nearby?
It's right here, right now.
Oh, hello, train. Uh, but no, it's like I I've thought about it and I was like, doing covers of songs and stuff, I think that would be fun. One of my friends from high school, she actually goes and performs live at like cafes and stuff. She recently
That's
performed here
cool.
in St. Charles, actually, over at Picasso's.
That's really neat.
And I thought that's actually a lot of fun. I would love to be able to do stuff like that, but I can't play guitar and I'm not too good at piano, so accompanying myself is going to be kind of difficult. Originally, she didn't. She actually had what amounted essentially to karaoke tracks that she would uh, that she would use. Can I open this and not get moved away, please? Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why that's happening.
Oh, it happens. It's happened all the time on this thing.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Huh.
But no, I've talked with it's my friend Lauren. I've actually brought her up on
I've heard
Twitter,
that name before.
on
Yeah.
Twitter a few times, uh, where I think the last video that I shared on Twitter of hers, I was like, hey, you should go watch and subscribe and like this because she's great. And oh, it was probably Eye of the Tiger, I think is the one that I sent last. But a while back, it was like 2 years ago or so. Uh, she was doing a thing that she referred to as Music Mondays, on YouTube where she would post a new song every Monday, and she would take some suggestions from time to time. And one of the ones that I suggested to her was one that she did, and it was Regina Spektor's "The Call," which was a song from uh, Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian. Oh, are we getting off? I guess.
Yeah, a buy station. I think I've heard you talk about that song before.
The Call is such a good song. If nobody's heard it, you should go listen to it.
Was Prince Caspian the one with the mouse?
Yeah, it was the first one with the mouse. Yes,
Fucking love that mouse.
because the mouse was in Voyage of the Dawn Treader as well.
I did not know that they made what?
It was
They
a
made
so
four?
so there are three. It is Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, and Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
Okay.
They were going to make a fourth one, and it got canceled. Um,
Did it say something racist on Twitter?
no,
They got canceled.
not that type of canceled.
Ah,
Um,
that was funny. That was a good joke that I just made. And in you just blazed on by it. I need to find something worth exactly $200.
oh,
Wait, did they change which part of the airport you can access? Anyway, so
possible.
what about the call? She actually covered it.
Oh yeah, she did a cover of it, and it was just as great as I expected it to be. I was like, awesome. I'm happy that I was right, that her voice would be great for this cover. And I because she doesn't have a way of actually downloading any of her songs. She hasn't done any like download this MP3 or anything like that. It's all just the YouTube videos. I
Mhm.
I did a YouTube video to MP3 song download,
I mean, that doesn't.
and I saved it
That
to
seems like a good idea.
I saved it to my old phone, and I was like,
Oh,
yes, perfect. This is great. I like the song, and I had it as like as just a song that I could play from my list of music. I was like, perfect.
I
Except it,
forgot all about the fucking fiasco with your old phone.
yes, the
Good
one that
lord.
I took for a swim.
That and also the photos that were
Yeah, no,
left on there.
by the guy who was fixing it. Yes,
God.
that was not terrific, and
No.
he's out of business now actually. So
I
it's
can't
for the
imagine
best.
why. Wonder if they were like, hey, your dick keeps ending up on these
No,
people's phones.
yeah, no, it wasn't great. Oh
Not
shit,
good. Players?
nope.
We need
AI,
dog tags.
AI, you're right, we do.
Oh. Alright, and this is in... There's a hunt squad one right there.
I need armor. But no. Uh, oh, and the UAV tower isn't up here anymore.
This'll probably have to be my last one.
That's fair.
Because this is our first one too, isn't it? Damn.
Yep, our first DMZ of the night, and you're abandoning me.
Well, I'm a sleepy boy.
Ow. Uh, I hear it. Where is it? It's beneath me.
I
It's
can revive
inside.
myself.
Where am I getting shot from? Oh, don't you run from me.
I'm
Don't
so
you
glad you got him.
same side me. Ah!
We're all back here. Hold on.
You're right, I'm not gonna die. Ow. What the hell? Excuse me. No. Burn.
There are like 12 armored guys in there.
Ah, there's there's guys outside now too.
I have terrible news about the location of my bones.
Get out here. Could really use some armor.
If I had an armored god damn it.
Oh God! Where'd those
Do you have
bullets
any?
come from? Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, right, you got your pistol. Oh, oh.
Ugh. Where's the... Pick up the stim. Why do they just keep appearing? Michael,
They're-
stop.
I.
Stop dying.
I'm so sorry. God, there's so many of them. There are so many of them. Okay,
I'm fine. Give me a moment. I'm crawling to safety so I can revive myself. So, good news. I have a self-revive kit and I have one more pistol. Bad news. None of it is here with you. Hello, inside of
Hello.
Michael's leg.
There's a bad guy.
Ah! Can I have armor, please? Uh, Michael,
I'm good.
don't you die on me.
We do have to extract pretty soon.
Yes.
I will say, as long as you get the drop on enemies, mostly they don't like turn on you. They
Yeah.
just like one-shot you. And if you keep shooting them, they get stuck. Oh, hey, Billy. There's 2 3-plate armor vests in here.
Oh, fancy.
God, even if we can just kit up tonight and like go into the next session being armed to the teeth. There's a medium backpack if you need it.
I have one. So unping it.
You know what I mean? Like if we can just
Yeah.
actually exfil with a lot of stuff. Well, do you want to head to exfil?
Yeah, let's go ahead and head to Exfil, which is back the way from whence we came.
I pinged a helicopter.
Oh, you did.
Oh, it's because someone's using it right now.
Shoot. Okay, bad news, there's no way out that way. We gotta go back.
Wait, this door's locked?
It's maintenance. So you have to get a key for it, which we don't have. I do, however, have the MWII power control substation key. again. Let's go ahead and buy another self-revive kit because
Yeah, I need to do that too.
I'm sure I'll need it again before we leave. Now we'll go see if I can locate us a... Wait, pause. We should probably go to that one, not the one that's leaving now, because the the radiation's about to kick up again.
Good point. Where's the train?
Train is
Kind of on its way, but
kinda sorta, but
not
it's
worth
not.
waiting for, I'm
No. Let's go grab a chop top.
See,
I said it right the first time.
I always want to call it a crop top.
Yeah. Let's go grab this shirt over here.
There's people.
Yes.
I'm gonna
AI.
snap him in half.
No, just get over
Might
here.
have turned around.
We're getting in the car. We have 45 seconds before the radiation starts spreading. Although I think there are actually people over here. Oh, they blew up the car! Those sons of bitches.
Just keep moving.
Yep. Next closest vehicle is there. You don't need to shoot at us.
That was the AI.
I know. So this area up here, we can get the car. We have to immediately leave.
Why'd the car disappear?
It just unpinged.
Oh.
It happens. Alright, ping that far extraction point, or exfil. Noom.
I just got a no-scope from the side of the car. Okay, I'm gonna get back in the car. There's another plane just sitting there.
Huh. So there is.
Creepy.
Somebody else just used the exfil. The green flares up.
See it, let's bail here.
There they are.
No reason to fight them, so
Just leave them, let them get on. Although, there's another one over there.
well, it's probably the same squad, right?
Yep. Probably. There's 3 of them? Oh no, just 2.
Wanna shoot him?
He sees me.
They have incendiary rounds. Did they shoot a rocket at us?
They did. Oh, oh God! Get away from the hatchback. Oh, I thought I thought it was telling me the hatchback was about to explode. Okay, let's go ahead and go over here and get ready for the to call it in. Come on. Come on. Let us call it in. Let us. Oh my God! It's still coming. Uh. Thank you.
Got it.
Okay.
Let's get in that truck they were in.
You get in that one. I'll sit over here.
I think we're good.
It is secure.
Except for that. It is pretty funny looking. I would lay down
Why?
so we don't get shot through the windows. Something just hit the helicopter.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, it's another player. Well, we did it. Current exfil streak 0 become 1.
No, because it's not a streak. Oh, I'm so glad it does that now.
What?
The mission progression thing.
Oh.
I opened 35.
I opened 22 containers. Alright. Well, I guess we can call it a night. A 2-hour stream is not too terrible. Kirby's not still streaming, is she?
I don't think so.
No, right? Let me see.
No, she is still going.
Kirby's still going. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna call it a night. I'll talk to you
alright.
tomorrow.
Yep, I'll talk with you next time, Michael. Bye-bye. Alrighty. Thank you everybody so much for watching Tempest for the stream or for the raid. Appreciate it. And very happy to have you by. And I'm gonna go ahead and call it for now. I'm gonna send everybody over to Kirby. Kirb's gone fishing. Raid channel. Alright. Let's go ahead and get y'all on over there, and thank you very much again for swinging by. Hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. But here we go. Let's go ahead and hit start raid, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.